jóvenes somos libres, mentes inquietas, cuerpos valientes. Queremos crecer juntos de las manos, pero no ser una copia. Queremos saber, pero también creer, y queremos amar sin el deber de imitar. Buscamos inspiración, inspiración que entre clases y deberes termina. Perdimos la pasión, pasión por crear, descubrir y ser el cambio.
We are students from the 21st century, with teachers from the 20th century, and an educational system of the 19th century.
And now it's time to make a change.
And us as the students should be the center of the change.
I remember once I was talking with my teachers and with my father at home after that, and then I realized that all the things that my teachers are telling to me are the same information that the teachers of my father tell to him when he was young as well. So how can be like half of a century between us, but the same information?
Our education system is not focused on what the students want to learn, but what they are supposed to know. And I understand that you have to have this system till a certain year, but at some point it has to end, and students should have more freedom to choose what they want.
It should be fun to learn. You're using so many years of your life doing it, so why would it have to be something so boring and with long days? It should be something fun, something nice you're excited to go to every day, to learn something new, and then know that when you're done, you're ready to work or ready to do whatever you want. No one says exactly what you have to do, but just knowing that you're prepared for what you're gonna do afterwards.
If I could actually be heard by people in charge of education, I would tell them to keep evolving the system that they're using and to build a education system that takes individuals into consideration and doesn't try to make everyone succeed in the way they think success is, but rather make them figure out what they think success is, then help them reach that.
The thing that I started thinking that what is education really and what it means for me. Then I realized, for example, that grades, they do not matter to me because I feel like the thing that matters is what I learn and how well I learn it.
The purpose of education is to prepare you for your work life, for your life as an adult, for the real life. So the real life is supposed to make you happy. You're supposed to be happy in what you're doing. But why as a student we're unhappy when we're at school? It's when you understand that there's a problem in the education. I'm unsatisfied with education because nowadays education is not about giving knowledge for yourself anymore, but giving knowledge to succeed in the exams and having good grades.
For me, old-fashioned way of teaching is don't letting the students learn by themselves, but just trying to give them information all the time and just want them to memorize things and write tests instead of really learning useful things.
We and them has to thought that the students nowadays will be the future of everything. So if the education doesn't change in a way, it will never change as well.
School and education should teach us to know how to teach ourselves, to give us tools to keep growing after our schooling career is over.
Because we aren't taught creative or critical thinking, we really don't want to change anything, because why would we? Because we can't think anything better.
Schools are not just to give some information to the students. They are to give the information and then to teach them how to use it in a good way, of course.
Teachers, they are like a book. They expose us information, but it's the student who get the information. So you can show me many things, but I choose which ones I want to learn. And sometimes teachers forget that the learning process is in the students, not in them. So they should focus more on how students learn and not how to really teach.